This is the lair of my Orphnaecus species blue, Panay Island. And I wasn't even sure if this one was alive because I don't usually see this one. But yes, alive and well. I had to actually take this, like pull this out, and there was like a tube web all around it. And the tea is actually inside the tube web that's wrapped around this stick here. So I didn't want to disturb it any more than I had, but I just had to see if it was still alive. But we're probably not going to see an attack, so I just wanted to update you, but alive and well. But I just threw a little cricket in there, so I'll take it. I'll just check on it. Alright, let's check on another tea. Here's my Grammostola porteri, the normal color form Chilean rose. Doing great. And she's a very finicky eater, so if she eats I'll be kind of surprised, but I'll offer her anyway. You want that? You want it? Come on. Nope. You want that? No? Okay. Yeah, she's still not really wanting to eat. For you guys that are worried about whether or not your tea is going to die from not eating, this one went a whole year without eating. They're known for their fasting, so they can go a long time without eating because they have such slow metabolisms. But you do have to make sure they have water, though. They have to have water. But they can go a long time without eating. Alright, we'll move on to another one. She's sweet. Here's my Lasiodora parahybana, the salmon pink bird eater. Did you already lose that worm? Oh, there it is. Pounced on it. You gonna get it? Ooh, did you just see that fang? Ooh. Man, wouldn't want that in my finger. Well, you enjoy. Cool. Off into the sunset. Alright, next. Here's my larger Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. There you go. You enjoy that. Alright, moving on. Here's my smaller Ephobopus murinus, the skeleton. Stunning as always. Let's see if she would like a mealworm. And of course I have to stick on the tongs. Get down. There. Yeah, put it where she can. Come on now. Now, let's try this again. Get your worm. Come on, get that worm. Did I annoy you? Did I annoy you too much? And now you don't want to eat? Is that what the deal is? Oh, you better get your worm. Come on. You just being camera shy. Is that what it is? Alright, alright. I'll just leave it there. You can get it later. Beautiful. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Psalmopoeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. Let's see if I can find a not too large of a super in here. Most of them are quite healthy looking, so finding a small one might be a little difficult. Let's see. Let me might be able to take that one down. Well, let me see if there's anything better. Don't want to make it too difficult on the T to take it down. Looking for a little bit of a scrawny one here. I need a runt to the litter here. Where's the runt? None of these are runts. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, you know, after all that trouble, you're gonna let it go, huh? Is that the deal? Oh well, if you're hungry enough, you'll dig it up. Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh man. Cool. Alright, we'll leave her be. Alright, next. This is the lair of my Heterothele villosella. The chestnut. I'm going to see if I could entice it to come out with the mealworm there. Sometimes we've gotten it to come out that way, depending on how hungry this one is. I just called it the chestnut. It's the Tanzanian chestnut, I believe. Now, this one is a good eater, but you just have to catch it at the right moment. It likes to stay under its cork bark here. And the worm's not moving enough to entice it to come out, I don't think. So, unfortunately, we may not get to see it. What a pity. Yeah, keep moving. Come on. I do have some good footage of this one eating when I first got it, but just hides a whole bunch. Rarely comes out. Alright, well, no luck here. Alright, next. Here's my Paraphysa scrofa, the Chilean copper. Let's see if this one would like to eat. Has taken down a mealworm on camera before. This one's actually a very good eater. So, we'll see. I don't think she took food on camera last time though, but she does eat. You gonna get that, or is it being too still? These are Mortees that are very good for beginners. Pretty docile. And you're going to have to get in there now for me to close the lid. Alright, well, I'm sure you'll be eating. But looks like going to be camera shy today, or the fact that Cricket's playing dead a lot isn't helping, so. Alright, well, we'll move on. Doing great. Next. Check that out. This is my Avicularia metallica, the metallic pink toe. Looking as gorgeous as ever after that molt. Oh, what a beauty. What a cutie. Oh. Well, this one isn't really one to eat on camera right now either, so I'm just going to give this one a drink and give it a pinhead, and hopefully this one will eat. It should be hardened up by now. What a beauty. Alright, next. Here is my lovely Euathlus parvulus, Chilean gold. And I spooked this one so much by giving it water that I'm not so sure it's going to eat for us on camera. So, but very skittish tea, but not defensive. Not this particular specimen anyway. But yes, this one will let me hold it, but it is always on the go. So, I have to really be on my toes to hold this one. This may be one I'm going to rehouse next also, so my next video will either be a shout out or rehousing or both at the same time. So, alright, doing great. I'll go ahead and throw a worm in there, but I mean, if this one's really hungry, he'll take it, but or it'll just come out of its enclosure. Now you get back in there. Come on. And you go. There you go, silly. Even when it was just a little sling, it was always trying to escape. Some things never change. Get in there. And you go. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. All of a sudden, this video has become more of an update vid instead of a feeding vid. Don't worry, I think there'll be some more teas eating, but we're kind of in a little slump right now. But this is my Grammostola pulchripes, the Choco Goldeny. A sweetheart. Gorgeous as can be. My specimen is pretty laid back. So, yeah. Doing great. Not really a great eater yet. Definitely not on camera. So I'm not even going to bother. But doing awesome. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Chilobrachys dyscolus. Doing awesome. Smoky gray, I guess the common name. Doing great. And I decided to be on the lid of the enclosure. But yeah, we'll just do this one as an update as well. But looking all absolutely gorgeous. Now you just wait till it gets older. Gonna be even more beautiful. Another blue tarantula. Alright. I'll offer it a mealworm, but don't think it'll eat on camera. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Orphnaecus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. Oh boy. There you go. Take that sucker down. I wonder if that is the first superworm for this one. It might. Maybe. Anyway, besides my OBT, this is one of my most defensive tarantulas in my collection. In the last video you can see how defensive she is. But that's typical for them. Alright, will you enjoy? Finally, got a tea to feed. Alright, next. Lying in wait. This is my larger Ephobopus murinus, the skeleton. Don't you just love that little burrow it made? They do that a lot, like that. She's like, quit talking and feed me. I may not have put close enough to the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, she got it. Well, sorry that she didn't come out enough for you, but you've seen her before. Alright, next. This is my Euathlus species blue femur. I am going to rehouse this one. Wow. There was a blur there. Might be this one's first super too. This one's about the same size as the P. cancerides, so I think it's okay. It's able to take down a super, as you can see. Gorgeous teas. You have to look just right in the light to see how to see the blue femur. It's so dark. You have to see it in the light just right. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a big enclosure next. So I will be doing a rehousing of my geniculata and this one, and maybe a couple others or more. So, alright, moving on. Well, this is the best I could do. The camera wants to focus too much on the foliage. Alright, well this is my my Pulchripes-no rufilata, the red slate ornamental, and you can see that red hairs are really popping on this tea now after it's molt. So it would have hardened up enough to eat now, and I don't want to give this one a super worm because I don't think it's quite large enough yet. So I'm going to give it, this one really seems to like mealworms, so I'm going to offer a mealworm here. Don't think she took it, but oh yeah, she kind of made like a little burrow for herself under there, so that's where she went. But yeah, I kind of expected that. I've noticed that the younger pokies tend to make burrows, and then as they get older they're more likely to be up high. But yeah, alright, we'll move on. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that there's a tarantula in here. This is my Cereopagabus lividus, used to be called the Haplopalma lividum. This is the cobalt blue female, and she's in her burrow. And so I'm just gonna drop a super in there, and she could eat it if she wants to. And if you mess with her enough, she will definitely get mad. So, but she's kind of hit or miss on camera too. She doesn't always eat on camera, but she's alive and well. Alright, we'll move on. Just want to do a quick update on these. This is the Apophysis species pumpkin patch. There's one right there, just an 1/8 of an inch. And unfortunately I don't have any food for them this time. Let's see, where's the other one? Oh, there it is right there. There's one right there. Doing great. So I'm just going to give them a couple drops of water and leave it at that. Alright, I think we have 3 teas left. Alright, next. Here's my smaller Brachypelma albopilosum. Enduring curly hair. This one's been fasting because I think it's in the earlier stages of pre-molt. So we'll just leave this one as an update. Doing well. Alright, next. Here's my Paraphysa apophysis, the Goliath pinkfoot. Let's see if This one would like a super. Oh yeah. There you go. We got to fatten you up just a little bit, don't we? Now since this one's still a young one, you only get one super worm. But that should last you. Alright. Alright, one tea left, and I bet you can guess who it is. Alright, next. Alright. It's time for Large Marge. This is my Theraphosa stirmi, burgundy Goliath bird eater. Isn't she gorgeous? There you go, sweetheart. She's so beautiful. Alright. She didn't want to eat in the last video, but last feeding vid, but at least this time she is. Well, this concludes the feeding video. I got some good news coming up. We do plan on going to Huntsville, Alabama on Saturday for the Dixie Reptile Show. So, I hope to buy some new teas while I'm there. So hopefully I'll get some real neat teas to show you guys. And so the next couple of videos I'm going to do some shout outs and I'm going to do some rehousing. So stay tuned for that. And then hopefully you'll see the results of going to the reptile show on Saturday. But I probably won't post it until Sunday though, because we probably won't get back till kind of late. Alright guys, sorry that some of the teas were just kind of not wanting to eat this time, but at least half of them have, maybe more than half. But thanks for watching as always guys. Alright, bye for now.